All right. Well,
All
welcome
right,
everybody
start.
to part two of the TFGO Power Rankings. Here with me today, the defending Super Bowl champions in IAC 49ers, and we got Hellwigy, the undefeated Patriots right now at 8-0.
Yep,
How you
what's
guys
up?
doing?
Good, you, man?
Doing well. Ready to get this going. So, I guess I'm just gonna name off the top 5 teams. I'm just go from 1 down. I'm gonna do 5 at a time, and we'll just talk about them. See, maybe you can tell me if you think they should be up, down. Just do 5 at a time.
Yep.
So, number 1 is Patriots at 8-0, and 2 are the Chargers, also sitting at 8-0. The Ravens, who are 7-1 at 3, 4, the Rams at 6-2, and 5, the Cowboys are at 6-2. Nothing has changed in the top 5 of my rankings. This is how it was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I agree with the top 5 mostly. I'm just very surprised LA is the best team in the NFC right now. But you have, I might still have Nick, but
Yeah,
do you want to
I think he
explain the
beat
why?
Nick.
He did?
I think I have to look at the records, but there's a reason I put him above. He either beat Nick or he beat Nyack. I don't remember.
He
So,
beat
yeah,
He beat
so
me, and then I beat him the next time. Nick lost to Hellwigy and War Hero.
yeah, I just
Yeah.
thought it was a surprising win. I mean, could be down. I probably could have put Nick up there, but I'm honestly surprised how he's playing. He's playing really well. I mean, I'm not too surprised. He's a good user, but rattled off some good wins. I mean, with 58 points on you, it's pretty insane. 58-40, that game must have been crazy. Then you beat him the second time, you fucking blew him out. 49-24, shit, you returned the favor. But I for sure could have moved you 2 up, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's still mid-season. I mean,
Yeah.
there's
Things
still
could
definitely room
change.
for the. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
we talked about this yesterday on the pod we did yesterday that he threw 7 picks in his loss against SG, and it was still a 6-point game, which was really impressive.
Who, the Rams?
Yeah, Grimy.
Yeah.
That is insane. That is one throw 7 interceptions, and what? I mean, that's like unheard of. You turn the ball over 7 times and you barely lose.
Yeah.
Crazy. Wow.
Especially against SG too, who's the top.
Yeah.
He's undefeated. So, I mean,
Yeah. Must have been a tough game. Shit.
Yeah,
What about Josh?
Going
Sitting
back-
at 7-1. Balling.
he's definitely in that competition for the bye week. It's going to be tough with Lamar Jackson suspended the next 2 weeks for going over the yards per completion. But he's definitely
for
right
sure,
there at
for sure.
7-1. I don't know if he plays SG this season, but he plays me later in the year, so that definitely could have bye week implications.
No
he
doubt.
plays Dolphins this week, I think, which could also definitely have playoff implications for that
Should
whole
be a good
AFC.
game. Dolphins are
Oh,
playing
for
really
sure.
good right now.
That'd put the Dolphins in a hole if he lost that. That'd be a
Yeah.
tough climb out of with having to play me again and already having 4 losses.
Sure. You ready to go on to the next 5? Got anything else to say about these top 5?
I just want to say. No, you go.
Not really right now. I mean, just I think War Hero and Chris could kind of be interchangeable too at that 5 spot.
Yeah, that's
They
a
both
good
think
one.
they can beat. Yeah, they both think they can beat each other. So that's going to be a really good game.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, I
well-
want to watch that because they be talking shit back
Yeah.
and forth. So I want to party.
Yeah.
I want to listen to them talking shit while they're playing each other. I want Chris to score a touchdown and like tell Crazy Warrior he sucks, and then I want Crazy Warrior to score a touchdown and start talking shit too. I would love to see that.
Yeah, looking forward to that matchup.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say week 12 Chargers Pats is probably gonna be the game of the year in my opinion. We both have a good chance to come in there 10-0. competing for the 1 seed.
Yeah, that should be a hell of a game
So,
too.
Looking forward to that.
But moving on to the next 5. So, at 6 we got the Packers at 7-2. 7 we got the reigning Super Bowl champs right now, 49ers 7-2. And the Redskins are at 8, 6-2. Colts are over here at 9 and also at 6-2. And the Chiefs round out the top 10 with a 7-2 record. So for sure, I think I could have made some moves, possibly putting both of you in the top 5, but Packers and Niners, I mean, and it could very well change on the next rankings if you guys keep winning and these guys struggle.
To be fair, too, I mean, you did raise my team and Nick's 3 spots from last time. So,
because I mean,
still
they
is
were,
definitely a
2-2.
Yeah.
When we started, you guys were both 2-2, so I didn't know. I was like, what the hell's going on? But I mean, shit happens. I'm sitting here at 1-8, so I mean, you guys are balling right now. So
One thing I'm going to comment is that even though it's the next tier, I think all these teams, except for the Chiefs, probably, no offense, have like a real shot to like win it, like within the top 9. And
yeah.
even though it's your rankings, I think the Texans could even have that chance too, just because of how explosive he is on offense.
He's struggling. I don't know what's going on.
I think Marcus has a chance. I mean, he can get lucky. You never know.
Yeah, he can, but I mean, I'm not going to say he's not good. I'm just going to say, like, he struggles against good teams, and that kind of shows in the playoffs. I need to see him win a playoff game first before I can say he has a chance to go on a run.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
For sure. Yeah.
Especially with that team, and not to have a playoff win in 3 years. Like, the real Kansas City Chiefs just won the Super Bowl, and he couldn't even make the playoffs that year.
Yeah, that's tough.
Then we got abilities, too, that year.
Yeah, wow.
Luka, Tyreek Hill had doubled me season 2, I think. So, no excuses.
Honestly, I wish I still had abilities for Daniel Hunter. I mean, that guy is ass cheeks. But we're talking about rankings, so yeah, Packers balling, Niners balling, big step up. I mean, both of you are on probably more than 7-game winning streaks, right?
I'm on a 6-game, and Nick is on a 5-game.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think this is pretty accurate that these bottom 5 of the top 10.
You can make an argument for some of these teams in the top 5 too. It's just how close it is right now.
Sure. Surprised. I'm pretty sure I gotta check out my schedule on this guy on the Redskins. Why I put him over here? There's a reason. I don't know who he lost to. He lost to the Cowboys. Was that not him? Was someone else?
That was Cole.
It wasn't Chris. That was Cole.
Okay, so that's honestly it's a big reason why the Cowboys are sitting at 5 because he has a win over
Yeah.
Redskins.
That's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like we know exactly who would win anyways at this point.
Yep. Colts for sure have a good shot. Colts is a good user. It's a good team.
Yeah, I want to see Colts finish this season. I know he went away last year, and he's had some forced losses, so I think
For sure, I'd love
run
to
if
see
he
him
actually
finish it.
stays the whole season.
Yeah.
He said that he will finish out this season.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see halftime
exciting.
this time. So yeah, we'll definitely see how that whole AFC picture plays out.
Yeah. So you got anything else to say about these bottom 5 in the top 10? Or are we on to the next 5?
No, I'm good with it.
Yeah, let's move on.
Alright, so at 11, we got the Eagles sitting at 5-3. 12, we got the Texans, who are sliding down pretty far right now. 4-4, they're struggling. And at 13, the Bills are sitting at 5-3. 14, the Dolphins are there at 5-3. And at 15, Seahawks are sitting at 4-5.
Yeah, the one team I would want to start with is probably Houston, because I know they're getting seems like they're struggling, but on their schedule they've taken 2 forced losses, and the losses they played it says a 6-point loss to SG, but they lagged out and he just gave him the force win. SG was up like 10, and then he lost to Marcus. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he lost to Marcus by 7, and just lost by 8 the other day to the Cowboys. So he only has the one force loss, but it looks bad because it was 28
That's some
nothing.
tough games.
For sure, I think
Those
he can
games he
bounce
lost,
back. No doubt, he's a great user. That's a good team. I mean, there's a lot of time left, so.
Looking at his schedule, it's not terrible either. I mean, he's got 2 games against the Colts, but it's definitely doable. Like, he can honestly go 11-5. He's good enough to.
Yeah. But the Bills, you think Josh Allen's winning the MVP?
He's slowed down recently.
Check out the race right now. Because I remember back in during the first few weeks, he was tearing it up.
Right now, Tevin Coleman's won for MVP again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it shows Spencer Rattler has won.
Oh, wow.
Good.
Yeah. Well, he
Spencer
just
Rattler's
went off
the best player in the league.
Tevin Coleman's second, and then Josh Allen's holding up third.
Yeah.
The Bills doing well this season. I mean, I think they've had kind of an easier schedule, but not really. I mean, they've had a tough game against Ravens. He lost by 1. He lost to Hellwigy Patriots by 1.
Yeah.
And he recently just lost to the Browns by 3. So I mean, he's playing these games that he's lost real tight, and I mean he's getting wins. He beat me. He beat Lions, Dolphins. Dolphins is a good team. Lions struggling, but 2 of his 3 wins are against me, and I'm trash. So
Dolphins kryptonite seems like it's been the Bills. It kind of kept him out of the playoff picture last year. He was 9-7, and he got swept by the Bills, who went like 5-11.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it's just Josh Allen, man. He can't stop him. What it is.
Yeah.
It's just Josh Allen dotting him up all day. It's crazy.
There's a lot of speed on that team with Marcus Valdez-Scantling, and he had a rookie wide receiver go down, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's a rookie, but young wide receiver is fast, and if you play man, the ball's going to Dawson Knox, so it's a hard offense to stop.
Sure. Eagles are playing well as well. Yeah, I got a win against the Cowboys. Looks like they lost to Chris recently.
Yeah.
Did it as well.
The Eagles. The Eagles is still are they still a rookie? I think they are, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, they're more of the more unknown commodity type because we're not too sure how good he is compared to everyone else. Kind of like the last podcast, we weren't too sure how good he was, but I think at this point it's still too early to have him really contest War Hero and Chris. I mean, he could definitely prove us wrong, but I'm cool with having him in that in the spot he's in right now for the rankings.
Yeah, he's got a win over War Hero, so that's why I got him pretty high. I mean, he's played well in his losses. I mean, the Rams didn't beat the hell out of him. He was 23-10, but nothing crazy. Chris did beat him by 10 points as well, but it's not like he's getting blown out the park or nothing. You know, he actually lost both games to Chris. I didn't even realize that. That's tough. That's gonna hurt.
He's got a tough stretch coming up too. I mean, he's definitely like, I'm in another league with him, so I kind of like know how he is. He's probably like a solid wild card contender right here. So I think his win totals varies from like 8 to 11 here this year.
Yeah.
That's Colts,
the Seahawks
Texans,
bounce back.
Seahawks.
Been struggling the last couple seasons. I mean, he's not doing really good, but I mean, sitting here 4-5, it's a lot better than I feel like he has been doing in the past. Yeah. Oh yeah. Chiefs putting points on him. Rams as well. Those are 2 tough. Probably, I assume both of them are going to be playoff teams. So, and he plays the Rams again. So, ooh.
Yeah. Even though he lost to the Chiefs, he's like a guy who doesn't put up a lot of points. So it's kind of like nice to see him like put up 37. You know.
Yeah. I think if he truly wants to, like, get to the playoffs, he's got to start winning now. He's got to beat the Rams, and then start from there and just keep going. I mean, tough schedule. I mean, he plays the Rams, he plays the Niners. And actually, it's not that tough. It's 2 big games though. I mean, you can't really afford to lose any more games.
Seahawks Bucks will be good.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't
you
see
got
it
anything else to say
happening,
about
but
these guys?
I was gonna
No,
say,
I'm
know,
good with
making
this
the
list so
playoffs?
far. What about the playoffs?
Said Wiggy, you said you don't see him making the playoffs. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, he's gotta win out, and
Yeah,
if he loses this week, he's done.
sure. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
So,
because it's either going to be me and Grimy as that first wild card, and then it just it's most likely either going to be Chris or War Hero or Eagles out of all of those. So if Furry would definitely need to probably win out to try and make the playoffs as the 6th seed.
yeah, it's tough. We ready for the next 5?
Yep.
Alright, so at 16, we got the Bears sitting at 4-4. 17, we got the Browns at 4-5. 18, the Jaguars, who shot up, are at 4-4. Titans are at 19 at 3-5. And the Lions are at 20, also at 3-5.
Lions. Can we lock the Lions in at 20?
That's fine. I mean, he's got two of his 3 wins. Are a team that has 1 win, and myself. So, you gotta think about that. Who's the other team he beat? Honestly, that's what I'm thinking right now.
Lions.
I'll look.
Oh, he beat the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, he's beaten some bad teams. I mean, the Panthers have 2 wins. I have 1 win. So, he's got to start beating. I mean, it's tough. Lions are struggling here. I'm struggling worse, but I mean, we're talking about him. I mean, he's struggling. Gonna be playing the Cowboys and the Eagles. Shit. And Nick spanks him every time, doesn't he?
Yeah, Nick swept him.
Yeah, well, he swept me, but whatever.
Except for that one outlier game that always gets referenced because Moose is the best from season 2.
It's just Bears. What the Bears have been doing? Bears just beat the Lions. Good for the Bears. Like I said, I love to see the Bears win, even though he's in my division. Like now that I'm losing, like I'm rooting for the Bears to get some
Did you
wins.
watch that Bears Lions game? There's some controversy in that.
There was. I did not.
Yeah, they were talking during the game, and Moose was down 10, and he was punting to Will, and Will got the block punt animation on him, so it gave Moose a free first down, and he was able to tie the game down 10 in the 4th quarter that way. And then Will was able to win the game after being tied, but it almost cost Will the game. And
Wait, so Will blocked a punt and it gave Moose a first down?
No, it was roughing the punter, like the roughing the punter
Oh.
animation.
Oh, did he like get the punt block animation though? Like, you know, when they try, or was it one of those things where the computer just dived into the punter?
The computer diving into the punter.
Okay,
But,
that's
that's the glitch. That's the glitch, yeah.
They were talking to, and he wasn't happy because he thought he should have declined it. Kind of similar to the Marcus thing, but it didn't end up costing Will though, so that's good.
Yeah. The whole punt thing though, I mean, we can get into that later, you know, differences. This is a rankings podcast.
Sure. Yep. Alright, so let's talk about the Browns sitting at 4-5. They've been doing. I think they just got a win recently. Oh no, they just lost to the Panthers. They got a good win week before that against the Bills, though. I'm sure he pissed off. Look at him winning that.
Yeah. That put him behind the division standings too. That was a big win.
Yeah.
He keeps jamming the playoff race too. He's got to keep winning though.
Jam still has a chance. Yeah, he still has a chance. I mean, his schedule is looking pretty tough though. I know that, and I don't
he's got
think
some
he's
tough games.
I don't think he's gonna play Josh again either. So
If he doesn't play Josh, he's done. But if he plays, he has a chance. I think he can beat him though.
He could.
He's definitely good enough. I think it's just about getting in his head. So if Jam just continues to do what he does best, he can win.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Browns
definitely.
are a solid team. The Jags.
Yeah, the Jaguars sitting at 4-4 right now.
Yep.
I remember, didn't they start off like really bad?
Yeah, I had him really low. That's why he shot up like 7 spots. He
Yeah.
started 1-4, and then he just got off a couple good wins in a row. I mean, he beat the Steelers, he beat the Titans, then he beat the Cowboys, which is really unexpected
Steelers
to me.
was a forced win, but
Oh yeah,
Titans and Cowboys was impressive.
for sure.
Yeah, especially the Cowboys win. I mean, he didn't just barely beat them either. He beat them by 19 points.
Oh yeah, he was putting it on
That's it.
all game long.
Yeah.
6 picks.
Yeah, it's tough.
The
It's
Jared
tough to
job.
come back. Yep.
Then he just lost to Razor by 21 or 22. So.
Yeah, that's a tough game.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, he's got a tough schedule coming up too. Wow. Yeah, he could. I mean, if he plays tight, maybe he could stay where he is. I mean, if he really struggles, he might be dropping. Who knows?
I think
he deserves to go up.
SG, he plays Chris and SG, so that will prove kind of where he sits. If he can,
Yeah, for sure.
if that
It's two
Cowboys game
decent
is an
games.
outlier,
Yeah.
because if he knocks out the Cowboys like that, he should be able to compete with the Chargers and Redskins.
Yeah, that's what I would think. So the last team we're gonna talk about, I guess, would be the Titans in this one. So he's at 19. Yep. How are the Titans doing?
They're 3-5 right now. Let me look. Because it's a new guy since McCready isn't in the league anymore.
So
looks
McCready
like
got the
he
first 2
struggled.
wins. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
He was here for the first 2 weeks.
2-0.
Okay. Then he was gone. And then he got 1 win against the Jags. Well,
That was also McCready.
what? Oh, he was still here for
Jags.
that? Oh, so this guy doesn't have a win yet.
Yeah, he quit after the
Alright.
second Jags game, so he only played SG.
Got it. Well,
Okay. So yeah, I mean it's pretty unknown then, because
it's tough to rank this guy, tough to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know.
yeah,
I mean, he's got some
I mean he
tough
played
games
against
coming up.
one
Still,
of the We'll definitely
Yeah.
have more of a
idea.
understanding
next
of how good he is.
Wow, what a schedule. Jeez, you got the Texans, who are, I think they're bound to bounce back, sitting at 4-4. And against the Chiefs, I feel like it's never an easy game. Patty Mahomes, but the Cowboys and the Redskins, I mean, they're all going to be playing hard. They're all playing for a playoff spot, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing. He's legit playing playoff teams, except in that Week 16 against the Giants. Every other game is against a playoff team, which is crazy.
That's rough.
For sure,
Yeah.
that's rough. That's tough. It's a tough schedule. Anything else to say about these 5, or we on to the next?
I'm good with going to the next one.
Yeah.
So at 21, the Buccaneers are at 3-5. 22, we got the Falcons, also at 3-5. And the Steelers at 23 at 3-6. The Bengals at 3-5 at 24. And at 25, we have the Panthers at 2-6. And the Bucks and the Falcons. What's going on with them guys?
Bucks has played
I
some
know,
tough people.
Yeah, Ty has played a lot of real rough games.
Well, the Bucks
he
play the
does
Falcons
have a
this
positive.
week.
Yeah,
So,
I know Ty also has a positive point differential too. All the other guys in his division don't.
yeah. I think he
Yikes,
could,
after
for
he-
sure, lead the division. He needs to
After
beat
he
the
plays
Falcons.
Atlanta, he plays Nick and Grimy.
Yeah, jeez.
So there's a chance
Tough.
he drops to, 4-7, but he's still the front runner. Which is
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy to think. What is this, the NFC South?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a tough time in that division for everyone now.
Don't count out Jaguar, either 2-6 and he's only 1 game out. He's not playing terrible. Got a quality win over Jam.
For sure.
And
yeah.
then I mean the Saints can rebound too. I mean
this division
they
is wide
had-
open.
they just made the NFC Championship, so
Yeah, that's the big
Yeah.
surprise. Like, that surprised me that he's sitting over here at 2-7.
at 2-7.
Yeah, not only missing the playoffs, but literally being like one of the bottom teams in the league after being
And he
one
played
game away
well.
from the Super Bowl.
I mean, he beat Nick in the playoffs. Played me really tight, and he won. And that's how he got in. I wasn't bad last year. So
No offense to him either. His 2 wins are only 3-point wins. So like that one was a fair sim. So his only game that he's played and won took him to overtime to win against Carolina.
That is tough. Well, I play him soon, so I play him next week. So see what happens. Two bottom teams facing off. All right. Falcons are sitting at 3-5 too. They're struggling just as much as the Bucks right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they beat the Giants and the Saints.
Coming up. This game coming up is going to be pretty important for the division.
Yeah.
We all expect Ty to win that, right?
I expect Ty to win.
Yeah, he's just
if
too
he
good on
doesn't,
offense.
good for the Falcons, Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Falcons win a division.
I would definitely.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be. I would like that. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Black Sheep comes in and wins a division, but
For sure.
I'm still gonna. I still think Ty has it.
Yeah, me too. And Steelers are sitting here at 3-6 too. They're not doing great.
It's been a revolving door lately.
Yeah.
Runner shortly, and then now it's Spartan again.
Has Spartan played? I guess Spartan played last week against the Falcons, right?
He's played most of the season, I think.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, he got a good win over the Falcons. I mean, he legit shut them out, 39-0. I mean, man, the hell of a boost right there for confidence. I mean, just walking in, someone 39-0. I mean, the Falcons aren't anything crazy, but
yeah, I think the spot's right for him. He's kind of like that. Tier, just while he gets settled in.
I mean, he could definitely put up a fight against most people, but
he definitely finish like near 500, but not.
Yeah, he's kind of like that that real life Lions type team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interestingly too, like he has 202 points for and 197 points against. He's positive, while the two guys ahead of him are negative in the point differential in the division.
Yeah, wow.
And he's won 2 games in a row. So I mean, I just have him in that he plays real tough, like the Lions do, but ultimately, it's
not enough.
Just ends up, in that mid-low tier range.
Yeah. And we're sticking in the same division. The Bengals, we're sitting there at 3-5.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers
struggled
beat him,
early.
So. Yeah.
Bengals, but he's put up points lately. Put up 30 against Josh, which I found impressive because he had trouble moving the ball against me.
That is, yeah. I mean, Josh is good on defense, so that for sure is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Josh is a defensive player, so to put 30 on Josh is pretty good.
Yeah, and he just beat Frank by 14. Even though Frank's struggling, Frank's not like terrible, so it's a quality win.
Yeah.
Especially the way he's just getting wins.
Yep. Be nice to finish out strong for all these bottom teams.
All right. And the Panthers. At 2-6.
Yeah, he's got a win against the Steelers and recently the Browns. Other than that,
still a chance.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Still doesn't have a chance in the NFC South.
At least he's putting up points. I mean, at least he's putting up 20-something points a game almost. I mean, can't say I do that, so.
I mean, honestly, like this division, it could be won by any one of these 4 guys. It's like the real life NFC East from this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Panthers team reminds me of the Panthers team in I forget when it was, 2014, I think, where they went 11 weeks without a win and they won their division.
That is insane.
They went 7-8-1 or something. Went 10 or 11 weeks without a win.
Jeez. Well, I mean, they got it done. Fuck.
Were those the Jimmy Clausen Panthers or
no? That was
what?
the Cam Newton Panthers. That was the year before they went 15-1.
Oh wow.
They won a playoff game that year too. It's wild.
Yeah.
All right, so
On to the next.
move on to the. So this next one, you could probably just do 25 to 32 then.
Yeah, for sure, because it's just the last 7 or
Last
whatever.
block.
Yep. So we got the Raiders at 26. That's 2-6. Saints are at 2-7 at 27. Vikings, myself, are 1-8 at 28. Giants are right below me at 29 at 1-7. I have the Cardinals at 30 at 2-6. The Broncos at 1-7 at 31, and the Jets are the only team without a win at 32.
It's been
Everything
real rough for all these bottom tier teams. It's been real rough.
Oh yeah.
Actually-
Oh yeah.
For the most hope I have in these teams going forward is probably the Raiders. I know this guy from a couple of leagues. I haven't seen him too long, but he looks like a solid mid-tier. He could be like a playoff contender if he has a good team. So
Yeah.
Has he been here the whole season?
no, Slacker started the year and he quit trying to schedule with Grimy, I think.
I remember that. Like, it wasn't even an argument or anything. He just randomly just left. It was weird.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's played 2 games. He's lost his 2 games. He's got to get used to the
Just
sliders and such.
yeah.
He played 2 tough teams
He's,
off the bat. 2 playoff
He's pretty
teams.
much out of luck too in that AFC West.
yeah.
With Marcus and SG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be we'll look to see what he can do over the offseason, over next season. See.
This
He
year
can
is
do
just
some
trying to
damage.
get better, get past
Yeah.
rules and whatnot. I know he's another simple.
Just playing for pride now.
Get used to the team, knock someone out maybe.
Yeah.
Knock out the Bills, man. Knock out the Bills.
With the Saints, I mean, we kind of talked about the Saints a little bit earlier. You know, just being in that division, still has a chance to win it despite being 2-7.
Yeah, I mean, he
Just
has
came off
a win over the
NFC
Panthers
Championship
and the Bucks.
appearance. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
His
and he has 2 wins in his division.
His
So-
schedule isn't terrible either. I mean, his hardest game is the Rams, but
Yeah, he's gonna have to beat the Falcons if he wants to really make a run. He lost to the Falcons to start the year, so he's definitely gonna have to beat him if he wants to make a run. Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna hurt him for tiebreakers.
I want to try and have this guy on a podcast because I'm so it's crazy how he's just dropped off so low.
I mean, he's
badly
taken
from
forced
last
losses,
season.
but like even games he's played, he's lost. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's just it seems like I don't think he lost anyone crazy in free agency. His
Nah, he
team
didn't
looks
really.
pretty similar.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
no one's really gotten injured. I don't think.
maybe Derek King just isn't doing it for him. Just not the guy. Well, no. Alright. So now we're going to myself at 28.
sure.
Yep.
You got anything to
Sitting
comment
at
on why you're struggling?
Yeah, my strong safety has more sacks than my best edge rusher. So
Oof.
yeah, how does that happen? Question mark? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I mean, to start the year was pretty atrocious. I mean, to come out and get 40 points on my head, not good. Defense this whole year has been non-existent, pretty much. So it's just been keeping up on offense, and Jacoby Brissett has truly shown his true colors, and he is ass. So it's time to move on.
I mean, you've had some close games. Lost
Yeah.
to Hellwigy by
Against the-
6, Eagles by 3,
I show
played
up here and
Dallas
there.
today.
Dolphins by 3, Nick by 8. I mean, you're making
Tough.
a lot of these games competitive, but
I try.
it just you have no pass rush, and
Yeah.
Brissett just isn't it. That's just.
I
that's
mean,
pretty much the story.
I don't even understand. It's like I'm ready to trade to Neil Hunter, but then I don't want to trade him because I don't want to see him leave and get 10 sacks, 20 sacks somewhere else. Because then I'm going to be really pissed. So I don't know what's going to happen, but changes need to be
How many
made.
sacks does he have?
He has 2.5 sacks through 10 games or 9 games. I mean,
Oof.
2.5 sacks, and I'm not even joking.
I wouldn't
like,
mind a little Danielle Hunter on my team.
Yeah, my safety legitimately has a half a sack more than him. He hasn't had a
Yeah.
sack since like fucking week 4. So
Yeah, to be fair, when I watch you do run a lot of safety blitzes though, but still 2 sacks is pretty pathetic no matter what.
I mean,
he runs.
he's rushing the passer every damn play. I mean, the guy can't get in there. I mean, I know he's not facing the best tackle in the league every week, so there's no excuses. I mean, not good.
You should try
Terrible
moving
season.
him over maybe. Put him on the other side.
The left,
line.
yeah. I might have to do that. See if he'll get a couple. I have the Cardinals at 30 because I beat the Giants, and I think the Giants' only win is against the Cardinals. So let's go. I'm gonna look at the.
Who's Havoc beaten? Let me look.
2 Fearsons.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Giants
No, and
have a sim, too.
yeah. Havoc's loss against the Giants was a fair sim also.
Yeah. Well, I honestly didn't even know. I was just looking at the record and I saw lost to Giants. He's gonna be below the Giants.
Yeah.
But,
It's kind of really hard to rank these teams though, because like they're not really winning
not doing
a lot,
much.
So.
Yeah. Tough.
Yeah,
The Giants is
hard to
struggling.
come by.
Big time. Oh yeah. The defense on the Giants team has been pretty non-existent as well. I don't know what's going on with the Cardinals. I know they had the worst offense in the league last year. I don't know how they're looking this year when it comes to offense, but
Right now, I think they have third worst points for.
alright, so improvement.
I
They're
would
still
think
struggling,
there's-
but improvement from previous year.
I mean,
But they also have the worst points against.
That's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that's-
That's not good.
his 2 highest
I mean, I
scoring games are the Fearsons, so he's got to find ways to put
Yeah.
more points.
For sure, that's tough. So let's move on. We can breeze through these teams. There's not much to say. We're all pretty bad, so
Yeah. So 30. That 31 spot is Goose.
yeah.
Goose, just make a field goal and you'll be like 24, 25.
Right?
Yeah, you
Just
know
plays
what?
people
Goose,
tight.
he lost two. He lost 2 games due to missed field goals or extra points, right?
Yeah, and then he had a couple people have a game-winning field goal on him. Like the old
That's-
voters.
That's
That's
like
heartbreaking.
yeah, that's like what a year ago Chargers just losing because of just special teams messing something up.
Yeah. The Charger special, just finding
Yeah.
ways to lose every week, new ways.
That's tough.
Yeah. A tough year, but I mean, he's got 2 monster edge rushers. I keep asking him to tell me how he gets sacks, and he's like, I don't know. They just get in. I'm like, I don't understand. You
Does
know?
he still have Vaughn?
Yeah, he still has both of them, and they're probably both have almost 20 sacks already. Who knows? I assume they're balling.
Goose can definitely load up for next season too. Like trade some guys, get a lot of picks. You're gonna have a top pick
He's
himself.
going to replace Drew Lock too.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
I think
and
the
he wants to
Broncos
replace
might be
Locke.
like the most talented team probably in this bottom half.
They're gonna have a lot of cap
Raiders.
space next season too, especially if
Yeah.
they get rid of Vaughn. And
Oh, yeah.
because they got 11 million cap penalty for this season, and the next season all that's gone.
Nice.
Like he'll have Chris Harris and Von Miller potentially gone. He can just rebuild that whole thing next year. Some nice picks too. So yeah, he can definitely make noise next year.
Yeah, no doubt. And to end it at
Last-
32, Jets, the winless
Jets.
Jets. Gotta say, it's sad to see my one of my favorite teams here struggling like this. But I mean, the Jets in real life, their offensive guru Adam Gase can't score anyway. So I mean, it's not too unrealistic, right? I mean,
I
Yeah.
honestly
tough.
don't know a thing about this Jets team. Who's he? What's been happening?
looks like he's just been
Points.
struggling on offense a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who he has. Like, I know he's got Sam Darnold, but other than that, I mean, he's got Le'Veon Bell, right?
Mike Williams.
He lost to
Robbie
Jam
Anderson.
10-7. That's rough.
Yeah, wow. Oh my god.
Played me 9-24. Like, He's
just
played
like
every
solid.
game too.
Yeah,
I mean, he plays every game. It's just
just struggles putting up points. It's got to be that offensive guru, Adam Gase. I mean, that guy's ass cheeks.
When I played against him, he has trouble like taking sacks. I feel like so he just needs to get the ball out faster, in my opinion. I take a lot of
Yeah,
sacks too, and it kills me. But I think that's what's getting him the most.
Sure, pressure
Drives.
definitely not helping Sam Darnold. I don't know if he's revamped the O-line, but I know it started pretty horrendous.
he's worse than the NFL in total offensive yards and defense. He is fourth worst in total yards
Yeah.
allowed.
I can't do much with that. It's tough.
He's not bad on defense, though, in my opinion. I played him, and he's pretty solid on defense.
Oh wait, no, I lied. He's fourth best in defense and total yards allowed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
He only has 7 interceptions though.
His offense
tied.
For second worst.
can't keep
He's
up.
tied for the league in sacks with 45 taken.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what I'm sitting at. I want to look at that, honestly.
I mean, it's not end all because some of the top teams are right below that. SG's third, I'm fourth, Nick fifth, Eagles sixth. Like, but it still kills your drives. You're at like
Yeah, no
third,
doubt.
which is top 10.
I think that pretty much wraps up the.
Yeah, there's not much else to say
rankings.
about it. Sure. I mean, well, you guys already did the video about predicting shit and stuff like that, so this is just the rankings video. So enjoy the rankings. I mean, there's not much else to say unless you guys want to say something.
I'm good with what we talked about.
I don't
Rankings
think
wise,
I've earned that.
it's a solid
I don't think
list.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I earned that one spot till I win week 12 against the Chargers. But
Yeah,
until then, I'll
Yeah.
take it.
that'll really
I mean,
determine
I could
who's
SG probably
who's the man.
one or how. I mean, yeah. You guys are both undefeated, so yeah, we'll definitely look forward to that matchup in the
Yeah,
upcoming
it should be a
weeks.
good game.
All right, so thanks for joining the podcast.
For sure.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone. We see you guys maybe in a week or two, potentially.
Yeah.
You want to do one at the end of the season or maybe before that?
You're every 4 weeks, right?
I truly haven't decided. I did say every 4 weeks, but I mean, I might just at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's
Make my
fine.
decision soon. Well, I don't know yet,
All right,
but
cool.
one of those two, no doubt.
All right. See you
Yeah.
guys in a week.